A child who doctors say would never see now points out her favorite color.
Light blue, that chair over there.
Mothers who say they've witnessed what they were told was impossible.
So she saw me for the first time.
A college student who almost had to give up her education.
Last summer, my parents had trouble putting groceries in our refrigerator. Delta Gamma gave me the ability to stay in school.
A Navy veteran who lost his sight after stepping on a roadside bomb.
Clearly, I'm not letting blindness slow me down.
An educator who says her daily gift is being able to work with families and blind children.
We wouldn't be here without the Delta Gammas. They had the vision, and somebody had the good sense to make that call and say, we know this is your philanthropy, will you help us?
A Delta Gamma who was given help to rebuild her life after a hurricane took it all away.
So it's like you walk into an unfamiliar war zone that you have no connection to, and it's like, what do you even make of this?
I'm really thankful for the different experiences and opportunities that Delta Gamma has given me through Service for Sight.
I felt so much passion for our philanthropy, which is Service for Sight.
And go to our philanthropy events, which is one of my favorite things that we do.
What you gonna do with the 36 cents? Stick you with Coke on your floorboard when a woman on the street is huddled in the...
No one is ever going to think that they're going to wake up one day and not see what is right in front of them. Or they're not going to be able to see and make out basic shapes that are in the room. I kind of had a hard time connecting with our philanthropy at first, and then I realized how common visual impairments are. It's not just the big things, but also the little things as well, that Delta Gamma can come together and change the world. One of my favorite fundraisers that we do for Service for Sight is Delta Dogs and Hamburgers. So it's kind of a quirky thing. We sell hamburgers and hot dogs downtown to the public, and all proceeds go for Service for Sight. I know this year one of our sisters bought a hamburger suit, so she was downtown dancing in a hamburger suit, and it definitely hit up our quota of people, and we made almost $1,000. All proceeds went to Service for Sight, just a really great opportunity.
So our two philanthropies are Service for Sight and Joining Forces, and one of the ways that we kind of get involved and volunteer is at the BG Manor. And we go typically Monday nights, and we'll play like bingo a lot of the time. I've made candles before. Just a bunch of different activities that are like hands-on with the people living there.
I think something that has opened my eyes through Service for Sight and Joining Forces is that there are so many fun activities that you can do to raise money for a great cause. We bake cookies for the BG Manor staff, for thanking them for letting us come and enjoy a game of bingo with the residents. We had a sisterhood night that we made coloring books for the blind kids with puffy paint. I never even knew that you could do that. It's such an easy craft to do for them, and it means so much to them when you drop them off to the local schools. We partnered with the Toledo Sight Center and helped with a goal ball tournament, which is a sport like soccer for the blind kids to play. And it was so cool to see them interact with a sport that they loved. And they got so excited when they heard the ball rolling towards them, and then when they shot a goal and made the winning point for their team. We hosted a basketball tournament, which we call Anchor Slam. All the sororities and fraternities and other students from BGSU came out and donated to our philanthropies to participate. We raised a good chunk of change just having fun. It's such easy things like that that make giving back not just a great feeling, but having fun while doing it. And I think that was the eye-opener opportunity that Delta Gamma has given me.
For example, last week I know we went to an eye banquet through Northwestern Ohio, and I was asked if I would escort an individual who was giving the invocation for the meal onto stage. So I met an individual by the name of Gary, and it was just so neat talking to him and his positivity on life. And after our conversation, he kind of made a comment that really stuck with me. He said that if any time throughout the dinner, if he just raised his hand, if a Delta Gamma would come help me. And that's really where it reaffirmed my passion and that we would definitely help Gary for anything he needed.